Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to create a stacked wall for your rising wall in your project, like we did in class on Wednesday. So in your project, go to the foundation view and create a wall. We're going to first create our wall type. You should already have that from the class for the above ground wall. Let's just take what? Okay, external insulation 2 and 5 block rendered colored. Okay, and I'm going to edit that, duplicate, and just for now call it project rising wall above section. You don't have to call it this, just so you know what I'm talking about. Edit. I'm going to just make the wall a bit simpler. Keep the thermal layer, get rid of that substrate. And we don't need, this is below ground floor level, so we don't need an internal plaster board, so we'll get rid of that. Delete. And OK. OK. So just draw that line, zoom in a little bit. Going to change my detail level to fine. OK, so select that wall and then create similar, or else create new wall from the architecture tab. Just create similar. I'm going to duplicate this wall again and call it bit of above, below section. Again, you don't have to call it this. This is just for explanation. Okay, edit. Now I want to get rid of the finish and the insulation. I just want the block work. Okay. 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 And draw that wall in. Okay, so now what I have is my stacked wall. I have one part for the top part and one part for the bottom part. So now I need to create a stacked wall that incorporates both of these into the one wall. So go to Wall, Command in your Architecture tab, drop down list, go all the way down to the bottom to Stacked Walls, right down the bottom. Just pick one off the list and edit type, duplicate. I'm going to call this project stacked rising wall. Okay, edit. Now what we have here is two walls, one stacked on top of the other. Okay, so we want our wall with the insulation and the render on the top, and we want the wall with just the blockwork on the bottom going down to the foundation. So we'll change the bottom first. Change that to project insulation below section. Okay, and the top one will change to our project rising wall above section. Now the above section has the insulation on it. We want that to be fixed to it's lapping with the floor insulation, so we know what that dimension is, and we should have maybe thermal blocks inside it. So we want that fixed. So it's either maybe 450 or 675. It's a modular amount with the height of bricks. So therefore we want that fixed, and we want the wall section below to be variable, so to stretch with the height of the wall. So click on the bottom row and click on the variable button. That switches them around. So now the top section is fixed at 900, so change that to, let's say, 450, and the bottom section is variable. So when we place this wall with constraints from foundation to ground floor, if that height increases, the bottom section's height increases and the top section stays the same because we set it at 450. And OK. OK. Place the wall top of foundation to ground floor level. Draw the wall. Escape, escape. Let's put a section in there. Let's do a wall section. And escape, double click on the head, and there's our wall. So we have two types of wall in the one wall. Now, in another video, we might just go into changing some of the materials so that that top section of the wall has thermal block in it instead of blockwork. So that when you cut a section through your building at any point, you have a more advanced level of detail before you even do any detailing in your model.